welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Atlas, and today we're tackling the other half of my sunflower cardigan, the solid grain square. It's simple, it's versatile, and bonus, it won't consume your soul like sewing 100 of them together might. So if you've got a hook, some yarn, and at least one functioning brain cell left, you're good to go. Alright, let's get into it. I'm using a size 4 worsted weight yarn and a 5.5mm hook. What makes this pattern so versatile is that you can use whatever yarn weight or hook size to make your squares whatever size you need them to be. Today we'll be doing 3 rounds total for 2 reasons. 1, because I only need to do 3 rounds for tutorial's sake. And 2, I only need 3 rounds per square for my cardigan. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, just like any other crochet project, is make a slip knot and load that baby onto our hook. From there, we're going to chain 4, and slip stitch into the first chain to make a little loop. A magic ring also works here. I just am apparently incapable of making them. So I just chain 4 and slip stitch into that first chain. So once we have this magic ring, we're going to chain 3. This is going to count as our first double crochet. Next, we're going to make 2 double crochets into this ring. And this will make 3 double crochets. Once we have our 3 stitches there, we're going to chain 2 and make 3 more double crochets into this center ring. And you'll start to see we have clusters forming. We have 2 right now, and we're going to need 4 altogether. So to do this, we're going to repeat the pattern we just did by double crocheting 3, chaining 2, and repeating. So now I'm making our 3rd cluster by chaining 2 and making 3 double crochets into the center ring. Chaining 2 and making 1 last 3 double crochet cluster. And to finish off round 1, we're going to chain 2. I chain 1 because I'm using a larger hook and it makes the spaces even. But for tutorial's sake, chain 2 just like the rest, and slip stitch into that second chain we made at the very beginning. And slip stitch into that second chain out of the 3 we made at the very beginning. Now we're going to flip it over and pull this string tight on the back, just to close our center. Now, for round 2, we're going to chain 3. This is going to count as our first double crochet in the round. And we're going to place 1 double crochet into this chain space we just made our 3 chains. Next, we're going to place 1 double crochet into each of the stitches we made in the first round. And now that I've reached this chain space corner, I'm going to place 2 double crochets inside of it. Then I'm going to chain 2 and put 2 more double crochets into the same chain space. And this will start to form our first corner. And we're going to repeat this pattern all the way around. So 1 double crochet in each stitch on the side. So for this round, there's 3 stitches on each side. And now that we've reached another corner, we're going to make 2 double crochets into this chain space. We're going to chain 2 and make 2 double crochets into the same chain space. And I'm going to repeat this pattern all the way around for all 4 sides. And now that I've reached the last corner, we're going to make 2 double crochets into this chain space, chain 2, and again I'm just chaining 1 because I find it looks cleaner. Chain 2, and then we're going to slip stitch again into that second chain out of the 3 we made in the beginning of the round. And finally for round 3, we're going to repeat the pattern from the last round. So we're going to chain 3 to start our round, make 1 double crochet into the same chain space we just made our chains, double crochet in each stitch across. So since this is round 3, instead of there being 3 stitches in each side, there would be 7. Now that I've reached the chain space, I'm going to place 2 double crochets inside of it, chain 2, and place 2 more double crochets in the chain space. And then I'm going to repeat this pattern all the way around. 7 double crochets across, and then for the corners, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the same chain space. And I'll see you when I get to the end of the round. And we're back. And to finish off this round, we're going to do the same thing we did in the last round and put 2 double crochets into this last chain space, chain 2, I'll be chaining 1, and slip stitch into that second chain. Now from here I'm going to finish off, so I'm going to chain 1 and cut my work. Or maybe not. Oh, there we go. And then I'm going to pull it through. Pull it tight. And I have my finished solid granny square. Now, if you wanted it to be bigger or smaller, you could do more or less rows. Or you could use a smaller hook size and a smaller yarn size. And there you have it. Your finished solid granny square. These are the same squares I'm using in my sunflower cardigan alongside the sunflower ones. If you haven't seen those, there's a tutorial for them in my description. Maybe you can also make a sunflower cardigan. Let me know in the comments how many squares you think it'll take before I lose my mind. Or drop a yarn emoji if you made it this far. That's going to be the secret handshake. Next up on the channel is a progress update on the cardigan again, but this time I'll show you how I put the layout together digitally, where I'm at so far, and how I attached everything. So if that sounds like your kind of vibe, stick around, stay a while, hit subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next video.